for joining us on this special broadcast. There have been some fast-paced developments in Dominica and also in Antigua and Barbuda. And we have the lawyer of Mehul Choksi now joining us live on this broadcast. Mr. Vijay Agarwal, thank you for speaking to Republic TV. There's been a late-night development. And, the Dominican court has ordered a restraint on removing Mehul Choksi from Dominica until further orders. Now, what does this mean for your client?
The petition was moved urgently because of the urgency, and all kind of news were coming. People were tweeting that there is a plane which has already started flying Mr. Choksi, and there is a movement on the airports and all. So we were also panicking. And moreover, the further thing was that Mr. Mehul Choksi was being denied any access to the lawyers. Then in between, they could speak to him only for 2 minutes. And then it was revealed that he has been brutally tortured. There are bruise marks and the torture marks and even electrical shock marks all over his body. His eyes are not opening. I'm told that there is a blood oozing out of one of his eyes. And so we were extremely worried that we were not even being granted any legal access. So accordingly, the request was twofold. One is that he should not be removed from Dominica without hearing us, and then second was that he should be denied legal access. See, in India, the rule of law is so developed now. Please see, any person having been arrested is produced within 24 hours in court, and the moment is produced in court, in number of almost every case. I mean, I appeared for a lot of officers of Nirav Modi and Mehul Choksi when they got arrested. The first question judge asks is that, Mr. Agarwal, has your client faced any problem from the CBI or police or any investigating agency in the police station or during the time of investigation or interrogation? So we tell the court, and very frankly, I have not faced any such experience from any of the Indian agencies of the torture till date. So this is it. But here he was brutally tortured, and I am told that he was picked up from Antigua, Jolly Harbor, and he was ferried in a big vessel. He was ferried to Antigua. He reached Antigua on Sunday, and then on Monday he was being taken. He was taken to the police station, and the news was broken to the world on Wednesday. So now this means because of the court proceeding, now Dominica cannot take him wherever they want. And the truth has a very strange way of coming out of the closet. So we will know what is happening. But I am happy that our stand has been vindicated. So there were all sort of stories that Mr. Choksi was trying to run away to Cuba, this and that. So all those stories have been put to rest. The man has been tortured. And what was this game going on? Nobody is asking a question. If the story was that Mr. Mehul Choksi ran on his own, then he was committing a crime. Then that boatman and the boat is also the case property. So where is the boat? Where is the boatman? How this was pulled off? So all these questions will be staring a lot of people in their faces, even in India, even in Antigua, and even the Dominica. So the truth would come out.
Now, what is your specific allegation? Are you saying that he was kidnapped, forcefully taken to Dominica? Are you saying that he was tortured? By whom? Now, you're making all of these serious charges, Mr. Agarwal, but who's behind it?
Court has also ordered that Mr. Mehul Choksi's affidavit is to be put on record. I told you previously that lawyers have had only 2 minutes access to Mr. Choksi, in which he narrated this horrifying tale. So I will be getting all this, and it will be seen. The time is going to tell, and within next 24 hours, we'll get to know all the details. I'll get access to Mr. Choksi's affidavit also. And once, because of the time zone gap, there is a night out there at the moment. So the moment day breaks, we will have all the details. We'll have a legal interview with Mr. Choksi, have his affidavit drafted. So we'll know. And these are not charges, not allegations. We will speak with the facts.
Mr. Vijay Agarwal, in your first response, you specifically mentioned about your experience inside the courtroom, and when questions are asked you about agencies. Now, were you trying to hint that maybe this was an operation? Is that what you were trying to hint?
I never talk in conjectural terms. I never speculate. So, and I'm not hinting anything. Whatever I have to speak, I'll speak directly. So I'm not hinting. So I am saying that at the moment the picture is hazy. So the truth will come out, and the time is not far away. I'm sorry, I said 24 hours. I think the truth will come out in next 12 hours. So this is it, and then I will speak with all facts and figures. But one needs whatever I am saying, it is neither a hint. One can understand everything. We cannot leave our common sense into the cold storage. So a man is at Antigua. He's got a stay order in his favor. He was earlier in New York. Then he travels to Antigua. He's safe there. He's hiring best of the lawyer all over the world. Recently, we engaged a new QC also for us from London. So the man is is taking his legal remedies so vigorously. Every week, personally, I am having Zoom calls with all these QCs and all the lawyers around the world. So why would a man leave from there? And and that too alone, and that too not carrying anything. So in such a then they say if a man is to leave, he will travel in his car and he will abandon his car and then he will run away, so that one gets to know that he traveled in his car. So I mean, we cannot be so stupid. It is very, very clear. It is writ large that what was happening, but I'll speak with the facts and figures. Let Mr. Mehul Choksi's affidavit come out.
Okay, I only want to ask you a couple of more questions. One is,
You're
you
welcome.
said the lawyers were able to speak to him for a couple of minutes. That's 1 or 2 minutes in which you were able to get this, what you said, that that he was tortured, he had injury marks. Was this a personal conversation, in the sense that was there a face-to-face conversation or conversation over the phone?
Face-to-face conversation with the lawyer in Dominica, face-to-face conversation, and they have seen the marks themselves. And on Dominica radio, they have given the interview, and there is a YouTube video also which can be accessed.
Okay. What next for your client then? What next for your client? Because we are also hearing from the Antiguan government that they are in touch with Dominica and they wanted Choksi, Mr. Choksi, sent back to India directly. They say that he was on a weak ground in Antigua. So how do you respond to that?
No, I think your information, Niranjan, seems to be a little stale. Recent information that I have is that I've seen Antiguan statements floating around, which say that let the law takes its own course, and it is for Dominica to decide. Now they are playing a different tune altogether, so the tunes have been changing. This is it, and as the time will fly by.
Gaston Brown, the Prime Minister,
now you know that the things change overnight. And so I am talking about the earlier statements. You are 100% right, Niranjan, that what you are saying earlier was the version. And now there is a change in the version, because I've seen it myself. In the morning, there is a change in version, and the change in tone, the change in tune.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Vijay Agarwal. We'll leave it at this. We'll connect once again. The next few hours are critical. Let's keep a close watch on that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Handing it back to you for now.